Hey y'all, welcome to Art of the Budget. My name's Nicole. My pronouns are she and her, and I live in the Pacific Northwest, which is the traditional territory of the Coast Salish tribes. I am here today to do my second week of March budget check-in. Oh yeah, I forgot to say I'm an artist and educator, and I'm currently learning about budgeting, saving, and planning for the future, and just trying to share what I learn along the way. Yeah, so second week of March, budget check-in. I've got a few transactions to record. I'm going to go down here first. Last week, I had gotten paid, but I forgot to add in my first paycheck, so I just added it in here, and my net pay was $2,085.51, and of course that includes my full-time job and then also adjuncting one class on top of that, so for the same institution. And my full-time job is not teaching, but it is education. Okay, so going into my transactions, I had a really busy week. I was sick the previous week and I had to take a couple days off, and man, I was really playing catch up. On top of it being my kind of already super busy week where I have 3 days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, where I'm working from 8 a.m. to almost 9 p.m. So you guys will notice I had a little bit more eating out. I did make my lunches for most of the week, but I fluctuate between, you guys probably know this if you watch my videos, I try to make 5 lunches for the week. And now that I've been working, teaching 2 nights a week, I've tried to make 2 dinners. So 7 lunches that I bring to work at the beginning of the week. And just with being sick and everything, I just kind of couldn't pull it off. I just made the same thing and I made 4 of them. And, it wasn't quite enough to get me through the week. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go down to my daily living expenses. And yeah, I do food prep, so usually I do okay, but this was just one of those wild weeks. So let's see, got $1 at the little cafe at school, and that was just for a snack. I've got $11.52, that was actually from last night. Between my one job and my other job, I stopped and I got a hero. So put that into restaurants. See, I'm going to just go through all the food. So like I said, I made 4 lunches. So one day at work, I bought lunch at the cafe, and that was $6.75. And I will say one thing that is nice about the place that I work is we have a culinary program. And so the food, it's not, sometimes it is kind of more diner style, and other times it's a little more refined, but we do have really good food options. So it's not like if you didn't bring lunch to work, you have to eat Subway, which some of you may love Subway. Just using that as an example of something I'm not a huge fan of. Let's see. I went to the Dollar Tree. I had to ship some work and for an exhibition that is in Minneapolis, and it was very stressful. And afterwards, I just couldn't go to the grocery store, but I knew I needed eggs. So I just stopped at the Dollar Tree that was next door and got some very, very cheap eggs. Yeah, I usually try to I always buy cage-free eggs or get eggs from a friend or, coworker. Now that I don't have my own chickens, I had them before I moved out here. But yeah, I just had to stop at this dollar store and buy some eggs. So I'm going to put that under groceries. And let's see, Tide Pavilion. This was Tuesday night. I got out of work at my usual time, and then I went to help out somewhere that I sort of do volunteer kiln technician stuff, and it just ended up being a really long night. So I grabbed, this is downtown, so I just grabbed some Thai food, and that was $25.13, so not the cheapest place. And we don't have a ton of really great Thai food here, but this place I think is the best of what exists. So $25.13, yeah, that was for one human. Of course, including tip. I tip when I get takeout, but still kind of on the expensive side. So another snack at the cafe, $2.50. Should just take cash for that. $1.25 also at the cafe. It's just like for a snack some days that I go and get a cookie or something. I did have a grocery shop last week, $36.76, but actually that's not true. I put a note in here. So I went to f.i.r.e, which is kind of like a Walmart, but I think they used to be owned by the workers. I don't know. Anyway, but there's a grocery section, there's a clothing section, and I did buy a couple pairs of leggings, which I had budgeted for, and I included that, and I talked about that in my last budget video. So anyway, $17 of this was clothes, and I don't remember what the rest was, but I'm assuming groceries since I didn't make a note of it. So I'm gonna put this here, and then groceries. So this is 17, and then this will be 1976. Okay, and I'm gonna track. And let's see. Okay, so also I'm gonna put this under clothes. After I ship, so I kind of have this plaza that I do a lot of things at. So when I have to ship work, I ship from Office Depot. So I don't ship enough work to have like my own FedEx account, which I guess might be something I look into to bring the price of shipping down. But Office Depots, this is like shipping hack for any of you other artists out there. Office Depot is open till like 9 p.m. and you can ship from there, and they're open all weekend. So instead of that like stress of like having to go to the post office or, having to go to a FedEx office, which can be expensive, I go to Office Depot. Then when I enter all my info in and go to ship the box, I can choose which is cheapest, USPS or FedEx. And they used to have USPS or UPS, and now they have USPS or FedEx, but it's awesome because you can just choose which one is the cheapest. You don't have to like decide ahead of time. And it's just so relaxing. Like half the time no one's there and you just roll in with your boxes, which I did on Thursday. I rolled in with 4 huge boxes because I'm a ceramic artist, so I have to box everything and then double box it with a like layer of padding. That's how I choose to send my stuff and have had really good luck so far. But anyway, the boxes get big really fast. So Office Depot rules. Also, they have a rewards program, which is not super useful to me, except every once in a while you get a 15% off FedEx shipping. And yeah, it saved me a lot of money this week. That transaction, of course, will be in my business transactions, which I'm going to try to do a quarterly video. Like in April, I'll do my quarterly taxes, however that works, and I will do a quarterly video letting you guys know what I've learned along the way in terms of being a official business registered with the state. Okay, so let's get back to these transactions. So after I sent those boxes, it's right next door to Value Village, which you guys know is like my weakness, and then right next door to the dollar store, and then like around the way is like my main grocery store, f.i.r.e. So yeah, I was leaving and I just was like, I just gotta like blow off some steam. This like shipping situation was stressful, and so I went to Value Village and I spent $8.94, and that was primarily on clothes. I just bought some pajama pants that were nice. Okay, Value Village. I'm gonna put that under clothes. Don't judge me too much. And then last but not least, my Hulu came out. So that's under entertainment. And I budgeted $8.69, and I looked at my past payments. Normally it is $8.69, but this month it was $5.99 plus tax, which equaled $6.51. So maybe Hulu is cheaper now. Works for me. I'll just follow that closely and see. So I have a little remaining, which is awesome. Those are all my transactions for this week. I will see you again next week. And actually, I'm going to be doing a collaboration tag video with Abigail Haney. So if y'all haven't seen Abigail's channel, I'll link it down below. But Abigail is a ceramic artist living in California and paying off like a huge chunk of debt on a pretty modest like artist income and totally kicking ass. So we're going to be doing a video about creative businesses. So she's definitely like way more into it than me. Like she's like living, that's her main source of income. And I, as you guys know, I'm just kind of getting into it, but we're going to do a video about owning and operating creative businesses. And if any of you know an artist or somebody doing a small business or pretty significant side hustle that would be good for this tag, let me know. And if that is you, look for the tag video. Let me know down below and I'll send you the questions, or look for the video and just do the tag, because that would be awesome to hear about your business or side hustle, creative or otherwise. Although I think most side hustles and most small businesses are pretty damn creative. So anyway, I will see you again in the next video. Thank you.